Hey guys, we are just studying this solar setup here at the cabin. What do you got figured out?
I think like some of these trees, this is like our prime sun area. And I end up, because there's so many trees around here, I end up chasing the sun basically every day of like, oh, the sun's shining over here and then it gets shady and then I move my panels over there. Yeah. And if we can kind of open this whole section up a little bit, all these branches that are leaning over, I think it would be a lot easier. Yep. And we would get more sun. You
still need to build your cart thing with wheels, so it's easy for you.
Yeah, I'd like to.
So we're up at the cabin this weekend. Todd's been up since Thursday. You came up?
Thursday morning, yeah. I came up, yep. And yeah. Today is Sunday.
Yep, I came up yesterday, and it rained all day yesterday. So today we're just going to take you guys with us at a day at the cabin.
Should be fun. Well,
fun?
Fun. We're not going to work too much. I've been working here since Thursday.
You don't have to. I haven't gotten my work in yet.
All right, I'll give you work direction.
Okay. So I don't know if you guys can see. Get out of the way. That maybe you can see. I'll take you guys up and show you. I've been pulling and pulling all morning dead pine out of this forest. It drives me crazy when my forest is filthy and messy, and I felt like that when I drove up the drive. So he's like, oh, we don't have to work that hard. I'm like, but I enjoy it. So I'm going to do that. He's going to be clearing around here, and we'll just take you through the whole day.
Out good and we're actually good enough with it. I wonder if there's certain ones like around the cabin that we could try to tackle.
I mean, like something like this big oak. Is that what you're saying?
Maybe.
That would just be tricky because we'd have to pull it that direction, right?
Yeah, it'd have to get pulled that direction. So I mean, it would.
You'd have to be really far away from it, right?
Yeah. And the only other thing I'm thinking is we could hire somebody to come in and top them all. Or we could rent one of those like lift things and come through and just try to cut them all ourselves.
Your fear of heights, that'll be a lot of fun.
Well, eventually it's going to completely close in on the cabin,
right.
And we won't have any sunlight. Right. We won't be able to charge any.
Yeah.
And it does become unsafe at a certain point.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Don't forget, he's got to show you guys Mother Nature's wrath that happened at the cabin while we were gone. So it was mind-blowing.
Probably one of the biggest oak trees on our property anywhere.
Yes.
On all 10 acres that we have.
Yeah. Hang on, we'll show you in the video. So this has been my project. Last time you guys were at the cabin with me, I was cleaning on the other side of the cabin, down the hill, just cutting up, clearing dead pines, and thinning the forest. And that big brown patch right there is a huge pile of dead pine that I've been able to pull out of this section and pile up. And then what Todd usually does is he comes through and he chops it in little pieces, and that's our campfire wood. So then we stack it. I got another smaller pile around there, but then we have this pile here in the driveway that I've been pulling out from the driveway edges, and then behind the outhouse right here. So it's looking good. Whoops, you guys got really crooked there for a second. So my job now, and I did not bring the right shoes for this job. I have my sandals, but I'm climbing through there that's why I'm keeping long sleeves on today. And I'm gonna drag this up towards, I might actually put it right here in this clearing. This is where the Jeep used to sit. And put it right there, and then Todd can come through, chop it all up, and then I'll stack it for the firewood. So it's so rewarding. It's like, I like jobs where when you're done with it, you can see like immediate results, and this is one of those. Now, just to give you a sense of perspective on what I'm dealing with, if that shows up, there's all these dead pines, and like all of this huge pile right here is just from the boundary edges. But I did get this whole section cleaned up really well, and that looks really, really nice. But all down this drive is this situation. So like we said, we will forever have all the campfire wood and firewood we'll ever need for the stove. Of course, we can't burn this pine, but I'm at least starting to push my way back now. My progress, now that I have around the immediate cabin pretty clear of dead pine, around the campfire area pretty well clear, I'm working my way down the driveway, which is really long. But it'll take me the next 4 years to do this. So it's just fun. I enjoy it.
I asked Rachel, you have any nail polish remover? Because that's absolutely, you get that pine tar, pine sap on your hands. Nail polish remover takes it right off. So does gas, but then you stink for a while. Come on, bud, you gotta move. I know you want to help.
It's a really flat piece.
I think that works. We talked about these little guys at the cabin before. These little salamanders. And how many kids back in the day went camping with their family, and they would say, I want to bring that guy home with me. And the parents would say, okay. And you put it in a little jar, and by the time you get home, driving home from camping, you're all dead. This guy's cute, he can jump. Good job, little guy. Fun. Brings back memories. I'll take him over and set him free somewhere. It's about a month ago, our son, Nick, and his fiance, Emily, and a couple of his buddies came up here for the weekend, and I sent our splitting axe with them. And I said, if your buddies get bored and they want to test their manhood, there's a big old pile of oak rounds all bucked up over there, ready to be split. They're welcome to have at it. In Wagon, thank you, buddy. I heard that you were the one responsible for splitting probably 90% of this wood for us, and we really do appreciate it. We're kind of taking advantage of, a lot of times we'll stack our wood in between trees up here. I mean, it's like the easiest way to do things, and lately, or I guess I should say historically, we've stacked them between living trees, which is actually bad for them. It can kill them. So we have a dead oak here and a dead oak here, and we're kind of putting this freshly stacked wood in between those. It should make for a nice home for it.
Sure, that's what my body needs right now.
Go down the river and jump in. Cleared like a 20 by 20 foot section. Took us all day.
He cleared a 20 by 20 foot section. I think my capacity was about half an acre.
Oh, the pine trees, good job.
Yeah.
It looks good.
Yeah, it looks a lot
It's gonna
better.
take us forever to burn all them piles.
They go so fast, so when we're like have campfires. So like, I mean, remember how big that pile was, the last one that we made? It's like a third gone, or a third left. But I'm ready to switch it up. I'm ready, like, let's be done with work. I know we still have to do the chimney, right? We have to do that before we do a fire.
Yeah, we need to, I mean, fall is basically here.
Yeah.
And before wood stove season, we need to get the chimney cleaned out. And while I'm up there on the roof, I want to clean the gutters. And we don't have like proper gutters on our cabin. There's like a 12-foot gutter on this side of the house and 12-foot on that side, basically only where our porches are and our steps.
Yeah.
But they're completely filled with leaves from the gypsy moths. Came through this summer and just decimated the forest here in Michigan and chewed basically all the leaves off all the trees.
Yeah.
And what you see now is either the trees that the gypsy moths didn't like or
The new growth.
the new growth, and the
Yeah.
leaves are all growing back. And we need to show them that tree, that big giant tree that got damaged.
Oh my gosh. So cool.
And we
I mean,
need to have
cool,
dinner.
but sad. And we need to have dinner.
And what is it, 3 or 4? 4 o'clock now?
I have not looked. I don't know.
We have some like really big trees on our property. This one's a hemlock. And then down here, this is kind of where it kind of plateaus a little bit and then goes down to the river that way. Another huge, huge hemlock here. And then a huge oak tree right here. And when I got here on Thursday, I was looking from the deck of the cabin up there and I saw all this bare trunk here. And I was like, what the heck happened? Well, my hypothesis is this tree is basically split like all the way up, like vertically. And from what I can tell, I think it got hit by lightning. And here, I'll show you. So all the bark that used to be here came this way and basically landed this far away from the tree, so it kind of shot off the tree and landed this far out. And I don't think it's gonna survive. What's your guys' opinion? What do you think happened? Do you think it was lightning? I don't really see, because it goes like all the way down into the ground. And here, if you come around the side, so this is the complete opposite side of the tree. And you can see more of like the lightning came down through and then it came out through here as well.
Yeah, you can see the scorch marks there.
And it's kind of black a little bit in places.
Can you move back so it's kind of shadowing it?
Come on, Lou, you're blocking it. Yeah, and it's, I don't know if that black is like scorch marks.
Could be.
Like down here.
Oh, yeah.
That does look
fire.
like. Yeah, so I think our tree really did get hit by lightning. And it's a big daddy. Red oak too. And I'm worried the height of it could hit the cabin if it was actually to fall that direction. But it's leaning that direction towards the river. I think we might need to cut it down. Notch it really big on this side, drop it down the hill. But it's a huge, huge tree, and I have never cut anything this big before. And once it basically goes down the hill, we're not getting it back up. No. So that's a lot of red oak that's basically going to go to waste. We've run into a little bit of a problem today filming. Our memory card on our camera is full, and we're running out of available footage to film. And I didn't bring an extra memory card, but I got an idea. Let's run down there real quick and see if we can solve the problem. So we're down here kind of by where that lightning tree is, right over there. And this big cottonwood tree has one of our game trail cameras hooked onto the front of it. And this tree fell while we've been gone. So if I can roll this thing, we can get our game trail camera out from underneath it. We can steal the memory card out of it, wipe it, put it in the camera, and we can keep filming.
Oh, I see it.
You see it?
Yep. You want me to grab it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, as long as it's
not crushed.
dry. Yeah, there we go. 32 more gigs worth of filming we got in us. And if you guys remember remember when the birds made that nest in our dryer vent? If you remember that video, you know I don't like heights. And this roof isn't bad, but once I get up there, I'm okay. It's the getting up and getting down process that I hate.
You go and I'll pass things to you.
Okay.
Oh, I gotta get up.
Got it. We try to be really careful about the wood that we burn here so it doesn't build up too much creosote in there. So only dry wood. Anything that we get like pine, poplar, stuff like that, we try to only burn out in the campfire. And we try to save just the oak. White oak and red oak is pretty much what we have here. And a little bit of maple, but not a whole lot. And we try to save those good hardwoods for the indoor wood stove when it gets cold. And we only burn it when it's dry, not green as well. So you can save yourself a lot of hassle and danger by just being careful about the wood that you burn. Dogs are barking. They can probably. Hey guys. I knew something sounded weird. Oh, sorry. Yeah, little trees growing in here. I can't imagine it's good to have stuff like this growing on your roof. I suppose it's pretty and all, but I feel like it would definitely reduce the lifespan of your shingles because they're constantly moist and they never dry. Part I hate getting down more than I like getting up, or more than I hate getting up. You know what I mean? It's that whole going down backwards, not being able to see where you're going. Dinner time. So normally, if you watch our cabin videos, we almost always cook over the fire. But we brought a grill up here, and if you don't follow us over on Instagram, you should. And in fact, Rachel today just posted a story, a really cool story about the history of this grill, which goes way, way, way back before I was ever even a part of her life. So head over to our Instagram, follow us over there. We look for a picture of this grill and check out that story. For dinner tonight, we are having London broil steaks, which kind of looks like a filet mignon. It's London broil, tenderized, rolled up into a little log, and then cut, and some lobster macaroni and cheese. We didn't make it ourselves. We bought it pre-made at the grocery store. So if you guys ever run across one of these old Weber Genesis 1000 series grills at a garage sale for like 25 bucks, snag it up. You can basically replace the entire grates, flavor bars, everything for about $80 on Amazon, and you basically have a brand new grill at that point. I think the lobster mac and cheese is looking about done. How's that look, baby?
Yeah, good. Probably take it off so it can get crisp up on the top a little bit.
What kind of wine you got tonight?
Riesling. It's a little flat because it was open. It's not yucky.
It's not yucky, it's just that sourness.
It's not sour, it's sweet. You're side hugging.
What?
You're side hugging.
Yeah. Why are you side hugging?
You're side hugging.
Trying something new. Weaver's Dutch Country Seasoning Steak Dust. We took a trip yesterday when Rachel got up here to the cabin over to the Amish store, Whispering Pines near Fremont, Michigan, and
I got a haul.
she filled up her cart with a whole lot of stuff. So when we get back home, we'll make sure we do an Amish grocery store haul video for you guys. Here's how it turned out. Lobster mac and cheese. Tomatoes from the garden at home.
Good job. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So we were just joking off camera. If you guys want to see us do an ice bath challenge in the river, let us know. I'm challenging them to an ice bath because my body is so sore from today, and I know it does so much good for your body. I was just researching. Athletes are recommended to do 10 ice baths, 2 minutes, just 2 minutes, every 2 weeks. So I think if we just did one, and it's supposed to help you sleep really good.
I absolutely hate cold water. I despise cold water.
But I think if we did it, it would be a bonding experience.
Like the people that go through like one of those like plane crashes or something, and like 2 people survive, and it's like a traumatic experience, and they bond over it.
We're going to bond over this. And it's going to be a memory maker.
I'm not a fan.
We'll see. Hang on. Maybe one of the upcoming videos will be the ice bath challenge.
Maybe it'll be just Rachel doing the ice bath challenge.
It was a good day. A good day at the cabin. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I know we did. Got a lot done.
We did. We got a lot done. I'm excited to come back and see how well the solar does.
Yeah.
With that like new place to put the panels. Mm-hmm. How's this steak?
I'm just now eating it. I got hair in my mouth.
Oh.
It's good. Stay. Nope, Mika. Nope. They can't control it.